Okay, here is Simplex 4004 Test 2. Changed some of the devices around. Finally got my 2098-9806 test station up here. I swapped this alarm for a 4903-9219. I showed this off in a collection video a while back, but finally got to use it. Still have the same Simplex remote strobe. This is the only strobe I have that's Simplex that is free run currently. Then I got my 2098-9201 smoke detector mounted right up here. And then I changed the poles. So I've got my Simplex Unknown, the SU, or something like that. I'm gonna call it the Simplex Unknown. It's metal and I made a video about this a while ago. Here's my Simplex Chevron. It's the 2099, 97, 98, I think it is. Let me get the Allen wrench for it real quick. So anyways, panel's the same panel. I've got this wired to NAC 2, so the alarm will go off on NAC 2, and then the switch is just hooked up right up to NAC zone 2, right there. So the key switch is set to zone 2. Panel is still on March time. I was going to change to code 3, but I thought I'd just keep it on March time for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the station. I'm going to go and start with this one right here. This is my Simplex Unknown. I'll just leave the panel unplugged. I'm going to take the key out and then just... There it is. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I just checked my wiring, checked the wiring behind this and everything here. It's got an E trouble because of the resistor being off there. I'm just not sure with the 9219 if something went wrong. So, I don't know. That was really scary because I saw smoke coming out from somewhere. Hopefully the fuses are fine, but I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. All right, I figured out the issue, and this was me being dumb and not realizing. But there's 2 jumpers right there and right there that you're supposed to cut if you want it to run 4-wire. Otherwise, if you hook it up to the strobe, which has had NAC 2 on, it will power the horn, and the horn is NAC 1. So it was basically shorting the NACs together, which is not good. It's actually, that's what happened when my friend borrowed the panel. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip it and snip those 2 jumpers right here. And I'm gonna try to get this one here. It's super tight. I may have to use something else to cut it, but I'm gonna try. And then I'll do a quick clip of the alarm sounding remote strobe. So, panel's fine. I went ahead and powered it up. It still goes into March time just fine. I don't see any other smoke when I powered it up, so. Crisis averted. All right, so that's cut and that's cut. So let's go ahead and test it. Actually, another train of thought and something I want to double make sure is get my multimeter out here from Klein Tools and make sure that there's no voltage going into the horn NAC or the terminals. So. Those are millivolts, those aren't actually volts. And then right here, make sure I'm not shorting out the contacts here. Yeah, 24 volts going right in there. There's a small amount of millivolts, but nothing significant enough to cause a short. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting straight 24 volts, so I think we're fine. All right, let's put it back up. I just did a quick test off camera. I went ahead and mounted it back on, and it didn't have any issues. So it's back on March time. So yeah, I don't know. That was super scary, but let's go ahead and do a system test. I'm gonna leave the panel unlocked. Why not? All right, 3, 2, 1. Alright, got audible silence, 4-wire operation. The alarm LED is on, it's hooked up to NAC 2. Alright, now this pull station doesn't automatically spring load. You have to keep the handle pulled up or have the handle up. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the test station now. It's just gonna go back into alarm, but let's go ahead and test. Yeah. Pop up. Yeah, that was just a quick demo, you know. Nothing really exciting there. Let's go ahead and key activate the Chevron pull station. Now let's test the detector. Where's the LED at? I have hearing protection on, so it's not too bad. Go ahead and get my air duster. Go ahead and blow the can into the detector. Also, look what happens when I pull the detector head. I know this didn't do it in the last clip, but look at this now. Wired it correctly this time. This detector at least. And it'll clear itself once the detector has been put back on. Yeah. Strobe on this is, I think, 15 candela, and then this one is 1575. All right. Go ahead and reset, make sure everything's good. Yeah, this was a crazy fail right there, but oh well. Lesson learned. I'm learning something new every day, or getting a refresher on stuff. Perfect. Awesome. Bye-bye.